Hi guys, it's time for me to start showing you some new Halloween designs for 2014. So here's a simple French tip with a little bit of gore. You'll need a red polish, a white polish, and you'll need a black polish. I'm going to show you a second version of this a little bit later on. For this design, we're going to start by creating a French tip. I like to create my French tip just using a freehand method. You could certainly tape that off if you prefer. I've been doing French tips for so long that this is my preferred method, but I know it doesn't work for everybody. So I'm just careful not to have too much polish on my brush, and that's kind of the trick here. Now you'll see it's a little bit jagged, but I just go in with my thin art brush and tidy that up. It's not really required for this design because we're going to cover that area with the red polish anyway, but I did want to show you how I create my French tip. Now that white area might look a little bit thick and kind of clumpy, but that's because the polish is still wet. So as soon as it dries, it does flatten out, and especially when you add the top coat, it really smooths it. So clean up any of your edges with your art brush and acetone before moving on to the next step. Once your white tips are dry, you're ready to start adding your red polish. And I'm using a really deep red polish, and I'm applying it quite thick to my nail just so that I have lots of room to play with to kind of make it look like splatter on my nail. You could try to do each nail the same. I really wanted to make sure each nail looked different, and some nails have a little bit more red on them than others, and that's okay. Once you're happy with the red, you're going to allow it to dry fully and apply your top coat. So you can leave your design like this, or you can modify it to add the black like I've done here to create stitches. So moving on, I wanted to show you a little bit of a different version here. I'm using a black matte polish. You can use an acrylic paint if you don't have a matte polish. And I just add 4 vertical lines crossing over where the red and white meet. I then add a small dab of that same red polish at either end of the black stitches I've added to the nail. Now I don't add a new top coat after I've done this because I wanted to leave those black lines with the matte finish. So here's a look at the finished product. Thanks so much for watching. I do hope you like these 2 quick tutorials. Please leave me a comment below which version you preferred. Thumbs up, and new subscribers are always welcome.